find me a recipe for banana bread.
I could.
Flour, sugar. Hello everyone. I have some overripe bananas that I need using up, so I decided I would make a banana bread. I have done a lot of baking in my time, however I've never made banana bread. So we'll see how this comes out. I've got a recipe from on my Echo show. So this isn't my recipe, this is someone else's, and I'm going to try my best to recreate their recipe. So why don't you join me? Hello beautiful people, so my banana bread is in the oven, and while I'm waiting for that to finish cooking, or baking, sorry, I thought I would pack the very kind 3 orders that I got last night. So I posted my previous vlog, and I clearly was right that it was a fact of people not knowing and getting the messages, because you guys told me that you didn't realise the update was there. So yeah, just goes to show that these vlogs clearly are a big part of the shop, but I knew that anyway. But yeah, I thought I would pack these 3 orders and do that on camera for you while I wait for the bread. So first one is from Ellen, who has ordered an autumn leaves tote bag, a coffee washi, an orange blossom notepad, and an autumn leaves memo pad. So let's pack that one first. So before I can actually pack these orders, I need to print my new tissue paper wrapping stuff. So I'm going to print some out now. So it was going all too well, and then there was a mishap at the end. Oh dear. Let's try again. Okay, that's Ellen's parcel all packaged up, order packaged. The next one is for Nikani. She's ordered a autumn leaves memo pad, a sweetie washi tape, and a coffee washi tape. Let's pack it.
And Ghosties was to design something that's actually for the shop, like do like a.
You giving them a kiss? So it's Sunday afternoon. I'm in my robe. I know. Again, I promise I'll look more presentable next time. It's cold today, so I'm wrapping up. I have decided to work on another new design. So I've already done a few designs for the apparel that I'm going to be doing, but today I had a dream about this design, so I'm trying to recreate it as best I can, as close to the dream. So far I'm happy with it. I've only done the sketch, so I've just moved the sketch over into Illustrator, and I'm going to recreate it as a vector so that I can upload it as a design. Bless you, Artie. What do you think of my coffee machine that I did? First part done. Bless you, Artie.
Shining on a cloudy day, and it don't matter what you say, 'cause even if the sky is falling, I'ma do it anyway. So save your worries, slide your loving. I can feel that good things coming. Finally believe that it's gonna be a bright one here. There's nothing wrong on the horizon, but I'm always in my own head. Yeah, I was getting tired of trying, forgetting every word that I said in all those old conversations that turned into a melody. I'll be waiting for autumn days ahead of me. Those words that pulled me under are never coming back again. I like my beat with some soul, I like my girl with some heart. I only love with my whole, I don't know how to give part. I don't know how we gon' finish, but I love how we done start. So let's take a night to just be who we are. So I ain't got the time or the energy, unless it's towards a goal or a memory, and to be doing things that I don't really love. Only light I had was coming from the sun, but now I'm shining on a cloudy day, and it don't matter what you say, 'cause even if the sky is falling, I'ma do it anyway. So save your worries.
I don't want to get up today. It's freezing. More rain. Hello, good morning everyone. It is Saturday the 4th of November. I don't have any plans today, it's a chill Saturday. I was going to stay inside and work on some designs, but I've been like looking around my space and I'm getting bored of it again. This is typical me, I'm always moving things around and wanting to rejig my space. I like to, it's almost like every time I move things I kind of refresh the space, and in turn that refreshes my mind. And even though I've had a bunch of ideas for my small business apparel, I've been struggling with how to execute those designs. So I might have like a small idea in my head of what I kind of want something to roughly look like or come out as, or like the vibe of something. But then when it comes to actually doing that and putting things down on canvas, I'm like struggling. I'll move something in one place and then I'm like, that doesn't really look good. Or I think the biggest struggle at the moment is a lot of my designs are looking quite empty. So for example, I've designed a mug that you will have seen earlier with, well, I was doing a mug design that's got a coffee machine in it, and I know for a fact that I wanted the text to say powered by a dream and caffeine, because that's, you know, typical of a small business owner. That's how I feel anyway. I'm pretty much powered by a dream and caffeine. So, you know, I wanted to create this relatable mug design, and I drew created the coffee machine part of it. I put down the text, and then I did the clouds around it, and I thought this looks far too empty. At first I had the text kind of in an arch, so that it kind of made the coffee machine sit in like a circle, but it was looking too empty. There wasn't a lot of life to it. It wasn't very eye-catching and appealing. So after days, and I mean days, and numerous adjustments and movements and whatever else, I've come up with the final design, which I'll put here. And yeah, I eventually got there and got to a design that I was happy with. Just going through all that kind of made me realise that creatively I think I need a refresh. I think that's my plan for today. I'm gonna just move a few things around. I'm also contemplating, I need to go out basically and get a couple of groceries, So I'm contemplating just making a day of it, not a day of it, but just going up to the shops. Even though it is kind of throwing it down with rain at the moment, I am thinking of going to the range and maybe having a look at what shelves they've got and things like that, because my black plastic shelves are great and all, but I think I want to replace it with something a bit more sturdy. So I think I might just go out to the range and just go and have a look for some shelving units, look for some like storage solution bits, and also I want to have a look at what Christmas stuff they've got, because even though it's like it's too early to decorate because it's still the beginning of November, I want to have a look and see what they've got and maybe pick up a few bits and then just keep them ready for December. I do also need to fetch a Christmas tree. We do actually have a Christmas tree, but it's far too big. It's huge. It was very, very kindly gifted to me by an old friend. Now we're in this house and we have the tiniest living room ever. It's just not going to fit anywhere. So sadly, I think it's time to retire that Christmas tree. And I'm either going to look for somewhere to donate it to so I can pass on the kindness, or if there's nowhere I can find that will take it, then I will just have to kind of throw it away, which would be a shame because it's a perfectly fine tree. It probably is missing a couple of branches by now, but nothing noticeable. I saw that they're selling smaller Christmas trees in Asda. They've got just the normal green pine, or they've got the frosted pine. I asked Jordan what he'd prefer and he said maybe the frosted pine. We haven't had a frosted pine tree before, so that would be a nice new change. So that's the one I'm going to get. I have actually ordered some Christmas bits from online. They should be coming basically from Monday onwards, so they should come next week. So there's not too much that I need to go and get, but I might as well go and have a look and just go and have a good time. And then when I come back, I can always work on some designs after. I'm really sad actually, because I've found out today that the Magical Market was on. I have never been before. I've heard of it very, very briefly. Didn't realise it was actually in Birmingham. It's in Digbeth. It's at the custard factory. I didn't know that. I thought it was like a few towns over. So when I found out that it was in Birmingham, I was like, oh my God. And then I looked and all the tickets are sold out. And what makes it even worse is I was looking at Instagram stories and I saw that Coco Natasha's going to be there and Emily Harvey's there. I could have gone shopping and bought some of their stuff. I'm so sad. Plus, it's the Magical Market, so it's like, it's all Disney stuff. And I wasn't going to announce this until like we'd actually got our names down, but Jordan and I are planning to go to Disneyland Paris for the first time. I'd love to go next year, but basically we decided it's probably best if we wait until 2025. 2 reasons. One, it gives us next year to save up for the other stuff that we're planning to do. Like, for example, we do want to move out of this house and we want to buy a place. So we want to spend next year saving up for our mortgage, deposit for the mortgage, alongside, so like I want to save up a little bit of cash for the business and things like that. There's just lots of different things that we want to save up for. And the other reason is in 2025 I will be turning 30 years old, so it makes sense to do like Disneyland Paris for, you know, like a decade birthday, a big birthday. If plans should change, then we could go next year, but I think we're probably planning for 2025. But obviously I'll tell you more about that when it's actually booked and confirmed. It's still in the works at the moment. I'm still looking at all the hotels and things like that. Yeah, gutted about that, gutted about the Magical Market, but I guess I've learnt something now. I've learnt about another market that's in my city. So I guess I'll go and visit in 2024. I am gonna go and have a look around the shops and do some retail therapy, because to be quite honest, I've had a really crappy week as well. Work has not been the best. It's been kind of awful and I've been down most nights. So yeah, I think a nice cheerful happy Saturday minus the rain might be just what I need. So yeah, let's go out. Let's go and look around the shops.